warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm going to show you how to download satellite imageries from Earth Explorer, United States Geological Survey, USGS government. You can download through your browser. First, you should fill the search criteria. This is the location of your study area. You can use geotech tagging. Yes, use map. Okay, use map and click the area of your focus. The Landsat is download using a tile. First, you have to add the depth of the Landsat capture, and then you choose the from and to, for example 2014 from January to December. You have to select from the calendar January. Okay, and then you should add the sensor satellite. In this tutorial I use the Landsat 8 only. There's C1 level 1, and then the USGS will give the available dataset for download. We have to search the best capture without too much cloud, and you can use these images first to check. There is a lot of cloud here. Okay, we check another. Okay, I think this is better from the previous. Okay, I think the sky is clear, and we download the GeoTIFF product about 8,000. Okay, we select the location for the file RGZ in compress file. This take according your internet bandwidth, 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we continue processing the Landsat imageries that we have been download. We use Terset or Idrisi version 18.3 here. You can also Idrisi Selva, Idrisi Taiga, and etc. Choose the import from government data and choose the GeoTIFF. Standard from government GeoTIFF, and then we have to click the geotip to Idrisi and we search the folder. Oh, sorry, we have to create the project data first in order easy to select the file, because we have 11 data based on the band frequency from 1 to 11. Okay, we import again using geotip or tip. Select the radio button geotip to Idrisi, and okay, we have 12 band frequency. For example, we add band 1, so we have band 1 in Idrisi format or RST file, and then we select the band number 2. We do the similar method for another band, which is a band 4, for example. Every band have their own characteristic. For example, infrared, near infrared, and according to the sensor of the satellite. In this example, it Landsat satellite. We also using the Sentinel data, but Sentinel data need a minimum TerSat or Idrisi version 18.3. So this is a band. Okay, we have to 1, 2, 3, 4 until 11 Idrisi file to be processed. Next, we will classify this satellite imagery according to the purpose. Okay, now we're going to clustering the satellite imageries after we import from USGS. First, we have to open the HUD classifier using ISOCLASS iterative self-organizing clustering, maximum 7 band. We just add band 1, band 2. There is 11 band, so we have to choose the proper one. At least we have to use band 10 or band 11 to have a wide range of frequency. Okay, and band 10. Okay, and then the Idrisi will check whether every image have good quality. There is 6 pass from 1 to 6. We just wait until 6 pass have been checked. This is a clustering unsupervised. The Idrisi only classifier based on similarity. Okay, this is the last step. Okay, and then we see the histogram, and this is the window. There is 3 iteration, and we fill how many cluster, 18 for example, and we have to put the output images. And why we only use 3 iteration? Because for the 3 iteration we have to wait 1 hour and half. This is I use to show you by the timer, for example, by stopwatch. This is, for example, this is 1 hour, and we have to wait until 3 iteration is passed for about 1 hour and 20 or 30 minutes. This is the result. Okay, you see 1 hour and 29 minutes with 18 cluster that we have to reclassify, because we only need for example 4 classes for example water, build up, vegetation, badland, and so on. Okay, next we continue to classify. Additional step, we have to import the true color, because in reclassifier we have to compare the real satellite imagery here in JPG file. Okay, we give the name true color and output reference. We just copy from the band 1, band 2, and other satellite imagery. For example, this is UTM-48, and we process. We have to wait until the image file or JPG file into IDRC file in RST format. The name is true color, for example. Why we use this step? Because we have to give the classification for each pixel, and we have to use the composite. Okay, we match. This is okay. We can compare easily by merging this clustering with the this is the real images. So we can see, oh, this is water, this is vegetation, this is building, road, etc. By comparing the classification in color with the real ground truth data. Yeah, okay. Next we will reclassify this image into the proper class according to our purpose. Okay, this is Jatiluhur Dam in West Java. Okay, next we continue to the difficult, and I think this is a boring pass, because we have to reclassify the 18 cluster into the according to our purpose. For example, in this case I only classify water, build up, and vegetation. So first we have to give new class from the first we have to just add this. Why we use 1 2 2 3 3 4? Because we use the from 2, yeah. For example 3 4, jadi from 3 and 4, so this is the cluster 3. Okay, we can use notepad. For example, the cluster 1 we click, this is the C, so we give the what is legend. Water, for example, is 3, build up area 0, and vegetation 1, etc. For example, okay, this only, so we will write this, assign new value, and this is 2 from and 2. So this is the 2 is water, and from to 3 is background. I think this is the background. Okay, we have to add new class here, background. The rectangle here is one type, because satellite imagery capture word into many tiles to every surface in the earth. 3 to 4 is vegetation. This is, I think, okay, we see 4 is, I think it is water, or if we use the composite, we can see the real true color, yeah. Okay, cluster 4 we choose water, cluster 4 2, and we next to cluster 5. Here cluster 5 we click, oh, this is water, so we give index 2, water 2. We do this process until 18 class, okay, and then we save into RCL file, and then we upload the RCL file again, and we will get the new class of our clustering result. Only 4 class, 0 1 2 3. So we see there is a build up, this is a vegetation, and this is the water, and this is the background. Okay, next we this is the last step of preprocessing. We use ArcGIS or ArcMap here to clip the reclassification map. We just drag here. This is the reclassification with 4 4 class 0, 1, 3, and 2, 3, and we have to clip the according to area, study area. Here is Bekasi, Bekasi City and Bekasi Regency, and we use the raster clip. Okay, we just click and choose the, here is clip data management. The clipping process is similar to cut the wide area into the small area. Here Bekasi, we use the spatial toolbox, and the input raster is the wide area. This is the reclassification satellite imagery, and then the clip is how much region will remain, the cutting area, because the study area is Bekasi City, and we choose the location, proper location, and we have to and make sure that the result, this is the additional if you want to clip exactly with study area, but I think it's not useful here, because in Idrisi we have to rectangle area, not exactly with similar with the polygon in study area. So actually we have to reclassify again by directly without additional cutting area. Here is, for example, there is a new clip area. If we hide this, and this is the result of our clip area, and then this clip area we have to export it to the Idrisi. So we create the ASCII raster to ASCII, raster to ASCII toolbox, because Idrisi cannot directly importing from save file from ArcGIS. Sorry. This is difficult for my software because I don't know the raster to ASCII can only run in the default folder of ArcMap. So we have to select the default location from the ArcGIS. Okay, we just check again this is, and we just okay, and we wait for a moment for ArcGIS to create the, okay, there is a result here, success. And then we check the location of the result. This is in the default folder of ArcGIS or ArcMap. So we have moved copy into our location for importing in Idrisi. We paste here. The name is raster click class 7. Okay, and then we open the Idrisi set again to import the ASCII file from ArcGIS. First we go to the project folder. Where is the Landsat? Okay, here Landsat, and okay, we file import and we choose the S3 format, the software specific formats, S3 formats, and then we choose the arc raster. Here we choose the radio button, arc raster ASCII to IDRISI. We just give the name, for example 2014. So we have used the output raster. Just easily we use the Universal Transfer Mercator or UTM 48 knot according to the Landsat default projection. Click OK and OK again. We wait a minute. This is the pass. So we see the new reclass, but in a clip only in our study area. Okay, we just use for the exact classification we only need 40 for build up, 1 for vegetation, and 2 for water. So we have the output file, and we choose the, I think we lost one class. Okay, this is error. So we back again, and I think we use number of class, number of class 3. Okay, we replace. Okay, we have the result here. 1, 2, 3 class, 1 for build up, 2 vegetation, and 3 is for